Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brianna if you've never been to my channel before. Today I am doing my personal beauty favorites of 2018. I have quite a few products, so I don't want to ramble on too much, but yeah. If you hear cartoons in the background, Kylie is watching a... What are you watching, baby? What is it? What is it called? He's pointing at it really hard. It's called Chuggington on Netflix. So he's watching that. So if you hear that, that's him. I have all my favorite stuff, beauty stuff that I have used and loved this year. But yeah, so if y'all would like to see what my favorites were and maybe it's something that y'all can try in 2019, keep on watching. So my first favorite of 2018 is, let's see, Clinique Moisture Surge. So I don't know if you use this under your makeup, but I do and I love it. It's kind of got like a gel type consistency, but then once you put it on, it's more of like a moisturizer. And then my next ones are primers. The first one, I use this to go over my foundation, and I'll show you the foundation I have right now, but I like this. Obviously it's also a finishing spray, but I do use it to prep my skin also. So I'll put this on and then I'll put one of these two on my foundation, and I'll spray this while my foundation is still on top of the skin and I haven't like buffed it or anything yet. So yeah, love this. I mean, everybody I feel like loves this. It's the MAC Fix Plus and I've used it for years. So then the other two are these. One is from Huda Beauty, the other one is from MAC. The one from MAC is what is it, Prep and Prime Natural Radiance. So this one has I don't know if you can really tell on my skin, but it is kind of illuminating. You can't really tell, but well, I guess you can a little bit. So kind of illuminating, super soft, doesn't really smell like anything, but yeah, very sheer. And so after the moisturizer I applied that, and then this guy is from Huda Beauty. My favorite thing about this, some people hate it, some people love it, I love it, is the smell. It like, let's see, well, I think it's all like in Arabic, the handwriting, so I can't really tell what it is, but it smells so good. I will say about this product, if you have oily skin, this one is probably not for you. This one is called Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. Then from there I go on to my foundations. My favorite foundations, or foundations of 2018 were these two. Well, I have three right here, but they're all the same ones of Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick, and then MAC Pro Longwear Foundation. Both of these I loved. This one I actually wore on my wedding day. I don't know if you can really tell. It literally lasted me the whole entire day. Well, the MAC one is a medium coverage. However, I will say if I just put another layer, it is pretty full coverage. It does have a natural finish, which I like. Some people want it super matte, some people want it a little bit more dewy, but I appreciate a natural finish. And then it does say it is a 15-hour long wear, and a portion of my wedding was outside. So this lasting in outdoor weather on the beach, got you, girl. Then probably my more favorite of the two different types of foundation is this Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. I have 3 different colors. This one is the darker of the 3. You probably can't really tell, to be honest, but this one I wear when I'm tan in the summertime, and then these two are, this one's the fairer one, so I tend to wear this one in the winter, and then when when my tan is fading, I tend to lean more towards this color. You probably can't tell, but let's see. I don't know if you can really tell, but yeah, these are the colors that I pick, or that I wear. The only downside of this foundation, there's only 20 shades. So that can be a little irritating, because like that's kind of the reason why I had to get 2 of the very similar shades, which is when I'm not tan, is because the lighter one was too light and the darker one was too dark. Or I had to get one to create my own. So that was really the downfall of it. But as far as the way that it wears, it is so like silky. Like when you put it on, it kind of just glides on your face. And it's even, a lot of foundation sticks, they're hard to blend with beauty blenders, but this particular one, because it's so like silky, it glides on pretty well. So yeah, that was probably, or is still, my favorite of 2018, and I'm definitely going to continue to wear it into 2019 until I find something that beats it. As far as powder on top of my foundation goes, I have been using a Sephora brand. This one is Matte Perfection Powder Foundation. So yeah, it is a soft matte finish. It is really creamy and not like a, like to the touch it's like cream. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, like you touch it and you put it in, it's just so velvety, that kind. So yeah, and I will say I have worn this by itself surprisingly, and it is pretty full coverage too. So love this one. On to concealers. So my top 2 concealers were Tarte Shape Tape and MAC Studio Fix 24-Hour Smooth Wear Concealer. Holy cow. So this one didn't come out until, I'd say like August, September, October, November, December, about 4 to 5 months ago. But when I got it, used it, and I literally haven't stopped using it since. So, and that's because I used to wear these 2 all the time, which are the Shape Tape ones. So yeah, those were my favorite concealers. Okay, so now on to makeup palettes or eyeshadow palettes. So my top 3 are these little guys right here. A Morphe palette, Tarte Pro palette, and oh, you can't really see, it's so bright, but it is the Carli Bybel palette from BH Cosmetics. So I'll start with the one that I was wearing pretty early on in the year, and I've continued to wear it. It's so dirty. And I also wore this one and my Tarte one during my wedding. So these are all of the pretty shades. I am such a bronzed, warm type of girl when it comes to eyeshadow shades. This one is called the Bronzed Babe. It's in 9B, that's the number of it. So love it. Morphe, they have Morphe at Ulta now, so go grab it. Then the next one, which this is probably my favorite. This one is so pretty. So yeah, I wear this one a lot. You probably can't tell because I haven't hit pan on any of them. Oh, they smell so good. It smells like chocolate. But I do wear them often, especially this guy, this one I wear a lot on my lower lash line. The orange tones, this one, and I love digging in these occasionally. So yeah, love them all. This was definitely one of my favorite, or actually this is probably my favorite palette of 2018. I don't know when it came out. I was probably late to the party, but this one is my favorite one. Lastly is the Carli Bybel palette. I'm gonna say when I first got this palette, it was probably like last year, 2017. I wasn't too fond of it, to be quite honest with you. I was like, oh man, I expected so much more because I love Carli and she's just so beautiful, and I expected a little bit more. I think it might have been either the brushes I was using or what I was priming my eyelids with. I don't really know, so I stopped using it for a while. I will say I am happy that I took it out of my drawer again and started using it because I didn't realize I was really missing out. So these are the colors. I know I've hit pan. I definitely use these bottom ones. These more so, like if I'm doing somebody's makeup who's a little bit more fair, I'll use this highlighter. Somebody who's a little bit darker, I'll use this shade. And then these two, I obviously use on myself. So, but yeah, I really love this palette. I tend to use these two literally like daily. So yeah, love it. Sorry, I should have loved this palette a little bit more than I did at the beginning, but I'm glad I love it now. The next item, I have literally worn this for probably 8 months out of the year, and it is going to be this Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art. This one is in shade Topaz Twinkle. You can't really tell what it looks like, I don't think. Oh yes, you can. The side that I tend to use is this side right here. Look how pretty that is. So I tend to use this every single day. I even wore this on my wedding. So I think on my wedding I actually tried to add some of the liner side, but I didn't really like it too much. I don't know, I think I didn't like it only because it was it has like greens, reds, blues in it. It's more like of a glitter party. I don't know how it's picking up on camera, but in person, whenever you use the glitter, it's like an eyeliner. It has some greens, some reds, some orange, some blues. Like it's just like glitter. So what I end up doing is I use this side, which was this side right here, and then I get the Carli Bybel palette and I use these, where are they? These two shades right here. Whenever I use them together, love it. So I'll probably do an eye look on it because that's literally what I wear every single day if we are going somewhere. That's what I tend to gravitate to. Those were my eyeshadow palettes. Next up is bronzer. The bronzer that I have been using is this Morphe one. It's called Brontour. It's bronzer and contour in one. And this is how it looks. I like this one because it's not as orangey once you apply it on your skin. But yeah, this one has been my favorite bronzer. I have use this one a lot, and I tend to have a hard time finding bronzers. And then on to my blushes. My favorite blushes this year have been these three right here. So my last birthday in 2017, I got this one in a Tarte, or from Sephora, from Tarte, for my birthday. This one is called Paaarty. That's literally what it's called. It has like 5 A's, so I had to say it like that. But this is the color. So pretty. And I have been using it since my birthday last November. So it's good. And I like it. And then this November, which was only like last month, I started using another one, and this one is called Feisty. I also got this one for my birthday from Tarte, and I actually really like this one. It's not that I don't like this one, but this one just kind of goes more with my complexion. This one, I don't know, maybe more for fairs, like when I'm a little bit more fair. But this one I'm tending to go more towards. So I love both of them, and I'm going to continue to use both of them. So yeah, these two right here, if you're looking for a blush, there you go. And then finally, literally, I've been using this blush, has been coming with me for like 3 or 4 years now. This is the Milani Baked Blush in the color Luminoso. It literally, this is like the most perfect name for it. I'm sure y'all have tried it or heard of it or know somebody who has it. But when I tell you, it literally, like, it illuminates. It's like an illuminating blush. I don't know if it doesn't work. I don't know if you can really see it. I can't really see it, but when it's on those cheeks, well, I don't have it on today, but when it's on your cheeks, it's really pretty. So on to highlighters. So RIP to this one. I was using this one for like 8 months out of the year. It had become my favorite highlighter until I went to go visit my mom, and I was doing my makeup and I was rushing and I dropped it and it broke everywhere. So I picked up all the pieces and I try and still use it occasionally, and I just honestly have not gone to the store to buy a new one, and I should. It's a Milani. This one is in shade Sunglow StrobeLight, and yeah, this one was really my favorite highlighter of this year. But once I broke that, I started using the Carli Bybel palette, and I started using the 2 shades that I showed you earlier, which were these 2. It's really a pretty highlighter for sure. I loved this one. And I'll probably stop at the store sometime soon and go get another one. But yeah, that was my favorite highlighter of 2018. I almost forgot these 2. Brows. So for majority of my year, I was using this Goof Proof brow pencil by Benefit. Has a spoolie on one end and the product on the other, or like the pencil I guess on the other side. And actually I still use this one. I'm in the shade 5. This one is really easy. Fill them in and go, literally. However, if you are on a budget, because this is like 20 bucks or more, I recently got the ColourPop one, and I think this one's like 6 bucks or maybe less. And it literally does the same thing as that, and it kind of looks the same, where it has the spoolie on one end and the pencil on the other. It literally works almost the same, and it's, I mean, it's like 3 times less than what this one is. So yeah, these were my 2 favorite pencils. We are almost done. So the last few things that I'm going to mention are my lip products, finishing sprays, masks, stuff like that. So these will go pretty quick. So my favorite lips that I had been using, all pretty much in the same family as far as colors go. My favorite combo, I guess I will say, were these two, and these are both from Kylie Cosmetics. I would put this one, which is called Exposed, on. Then I would put So Cute, another one of her, well, this one's a lip gloss, this one is a liquid lipstick, yeah. Then I would put this one on top. So these two together, I really, really loved the combination. And then I really liked these two, not together, but just individually. I am actually wearing this one today. This one is in the color Ashton, and then this top one is in the color Toffee. This one is a lip gloss and this one is a liquid lipstick. So yeah, really loved these. I know, so bunch of nudes, sorry. And then I do have one Bare Minerals one. This one is called Om. I hope I'm saying that right. It's literally OM. It's literally what it's called. So it's literally it's another nude. I have a problem. I love nudes and it's just what it is. And last but not least, I'm sure everybody and they mamas has this one by Fenty Beauty. This one was her gloss bomb, I think it was called. Yeah. So I used this one a lot in the summertime. A lot. And then I know this is like, I can't even say this is an honorable mention. This is like MVP because I use this under every single one of my liquid lipsticks, my glosses, everything. Like, I cannot go a day without having a lip balm or some type of like something on my lips. So every single day I use this, and this is Burt's Bees Pomegranate Moisturizing Lip Balm. I had to shout her out because I use her every day. And then for lip pencils, I feel like I'm missing one, but these are definitely my favorites. This one is from Jordana. This is in the color Cola. I use this one very often. Get it at Walgreens, CVS, that kind of store. These three are all from NYX. This one is in the color Mauve. Super pretty. This one is in the color Nude Beige. And this one, which is probably like my third one because I love it so much, is in the color London. So yeah, those are my glosses slash liquid lipsticks slash chapsticks slash liners slash everything. So that's what I used this year on my lips a lot. And then my setting spray. The setting mist is what I use, and it smells so good. It is a microfine mist. Sets liquid or powder makeup with a radiant finish. I will say I like to put this one as opposed to the MAC one because this one kind of sprays, like it's a mist. Whereas the MAC one is just like, gah, gah, gah. So like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I tend to lean towards this one once I'm done with my makeup. And then last but not least, two products that I have to mention that I use quite frequently is this Morphe, what is this? Brush cleanser. So I've pretty much used it all. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I hit pan. Oh, it smells so good. This one is, it does smell so good. What is this one called? This one is in Cotton Blossom. Can't really tell, but yeah, I've hit pan. I only have some on the sides. but I'm gonna still use it. But yeah, this is what I use every 2 weeks to clean my brushes. So love it. I think it was only like $6 or $7 at Morphe. Love it. The last beauty product that I have used of 2018 has been this mask, the Boscia Luminizing Black Mask. I use this pretty often. I mean, it really helps with my pores. It just helps me feel like my face is so clean and clear. So it's a peel off mask. It kind of hurts around like the sensitive areas, but I use it very, 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 very often. So yeah, that was it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If y'all have questions about any of these products, or y'all want to tell me your favorite products, comment down below. I do want to try new stuff next year. So yeah, thank y'all for watching. Bye. I have quite a few of them. I hope I don't have anything on my teeth. No, I don't. If y'all want to watch, that sounded really weird. By the way, hasn't this year, and I'm gonna keep on messing with this eyelash because I think it's about time for these to come off. Come off. Wow. Wow. Anyway, does that look really strange? Let's see. I'll faint. Blah, 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 blah. This one is really sheer coverage.
We're doing your video.
Baby.
Like this guy. For you enjoy your video. For you like this guy. Bye bye.
Okay, go sit down.
The guy
Okay.
The guy stay here.
I'll say I don't know why I stopped using it. You need help?
Yeah, I need help, Mama.
Okay.
Mom, you put the tape.
Oh, I will say I'm glad I took it out of my... Whew.